Did you know that the majority of people who try and lose weight don't succeed? They either don't see any progress, they gain weight, or they lose a little bit of weight and then they never maintain the habits and the things that are needed to keep it off. Now, this would be hard to believe when you kind of go on social media and look, it looks like everyone's in perfect physique, perfect shape, have got great fitness levels, but that's just what social media wants you to see. It wants you to see the best of the best, the perfection, because it wants you to stay on the platform and look at it. So it can make people think that the majority of people are in shape, when in reality, the majority of people aren't. I think there's like stats like in America, like over 50 or 60% of people try and lose weight each year but don't succeed. The numbers are staggering. The majority of people who try to lose weight do not succeed. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Why will some people never lose the weight? I've got several points I'd like to go through. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 points I'd like to go through today, and I'll probably kind of come up with some more as we go through. But I think this is conversations I've had with many clients over the years. Realizations that I've come to realize that there will be some people who will never lose weight, sadly. Unless they sort some things, and we're going to have solutions in here as well. So each kind of thing that I kind of have, hopefully I can provide you some kind of solution as well. That's going to be my goal anyway. And that's what we're going to be talking about today on the Tom Gilbert Show. People, for those of you who don't know me, why am I qualified to talk about this? I'm a personal trainer. I've been in the industry for over a decade now. I've helped thousands of people get results in terms of their health and fitness through face-to-face measures and online. And I have learned what works and what doesn't work when it comes to kind of weight management, not just for myself, but for my clients, for general population, people who go about their normal day-to-day, 9 to 5, have kids, have a job, have stresses, have this. I know what works for people. Okay, I know how to help people manage their weight, gain weight, lose weight, get in shape. But the principles of weight management is very simple. It's when life gets in the way, and that's what I've kind of learned through my decade of being a coach, is how to work around life. And the things that I've got on my list today, a lot of it is life, and a lot of it is also internal as well. It's not to do with the science or anything like that. We're not going to be talking about, if someone's got some kind of health problem that can't lose weight. That's an anomaly. Some people who've got some kind of hormonal problems, endocrine problems. That's not what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about things that can actually be sorted, but people just choose not to sort it, not to address it, just because they're wired that way. Just because they're wired and they're not willing to, make that shift. That being the first one. Just there's some people who just will not make the shift in terms of what they need to do. Like, it is when they look at the kind of balance and the scales of kind of the results that they want and the lifestyle they currently have, people just aren't willing to give up certain things, and that's going to be kind of a running theme for a lot of our points today, because some people just can't give up what they want to do. They won't make the changes required, because losing weight does require change. It takes time and effort to gain that weight. It's a process of gaining weight, and losing the weight is not just going to happen overnight. A lot of people think it. A lot of people kind of get disheartened when they don't see their weight loss within a few days or a few weeks. Like, it is a process, and it takes effort. It's like earning more money, getting a promotion, working on a relationship. All the things that we talk about today and some of the principles are going to be relatable to seeing progress in other areas of your life. Okay, so first one that I've kind of wrote down is not taking ownership and shifting the blame. A lot of people kind of look at their problem and the situation they're in, and they don't see it as their problem. They don't see it as it's their duty to fix it. They see it as someone else needs to fix this for me. Someone else caused this to happen to me, or something else caused this to happen to me. Most recent one that everyone kind of related to, COVID made me gain weight. COVID made me, get out of shape. Lockdown really, really, really messed me up. Did it? The environment you were put in, yes, is not a good environment in lockdown. We all kind of were, suffered through that across the globe. But did it? Did lockdown make you eat all that extra food? Did lockdown make you drink all that extra alcohol? Do all those drugs? Guilty. But it's not. It's you. Did lockdown make you lazy? No, it's you. Like, as soon as you start realizing, like, it is you. You are the one that needs to take responsibility. You're the one that's making yourself fat, making yourself lazy, making yourself overweight. Ordering that takeaway when you shouldn't, drinking all those drinks when you shouldn't. It's you. If you have habits and things you need to control, you have activities you need to be doing and stuff to kind of make a change to help you lose weight. It's you, motherfucker. It is you. So You have to take ownership of your actions. You have to take ownership of what's happening. Okay, if you shift blame, you will fail. 100%. If you shift blame, you will fail. You need to take ownership to take action. It's on you. It's not on anyone else. You can get people, of course, to help you. We're going to come into a topic on that in a sec, but you can get people to help you. Okay, like I was me as a personal trainer, I could give someone the exact I could give someone like a 6-month kind of step-by-step wrote out kind of thing, and all they have to do is follow it, but they have to follow it. It's that whole thing like, oh, you can take a fucking horse to water, but you can't make it drink it. You have to take ownership. You have to take ownership to take action. If you start shifting the blame, start blaming other things, other people, it's never going to happen. So take ownership of your shit, people. So next one's a simple one, is patience. I see this all the time. People, by the way, there's no order to this. I just kind of wrote them down as they were coming to my head. There's no order to it. So patience. Some people actually know what they need to do. Some people are doing some of the right things to lose weight. Calorie deficit, exercise, sleep, have a consistent routine of that. Some people are doing that. They're just not patient enough. They're like, oh, I've been doing this for 5 days now, a few weeks. I'm not seeing the results yet. I'm not there. It probably took you like a few years to gain that weight. Expect it to at least take the same time to come off. Now it doesn't. You can lose the weight a lot quicker. But just let's say it took you 5 years to gain weight. Discipline yourself 5 years to lose it. Okay, you didn't take action and ownership for those 5 years. So you may as well sacrifice another 5 years to get it done, because it's either you're in a better position in 5 years, or you're in the same position, or you're in a worse position in 5 years. So if you sacrifice the next 5 years to lose weight, well, you're going to be in a better position. If you don't, you're going to be in the same or worse position. I know what trade-off I would prefer. Now, it's not going to, if took you 5 years to gain weight, it's not going to take you 5 years to lose weight. But that's the mindset you've got to get yourself in, so you can take ownership of your actions and be like, right, I'm going to do it. You could, weight that you gain in 5 years, you could lose in a year, depending on how much it is, but you could, you just got to put in the work. But just if you set yourself in the mindset of, I gained this weight over 5 years, I'm going to lose it over the next 5. Do it. Take ownership, take action, just be patient, and again, learn from what works and what doesn't work. When you change things, be patient, give it time. It's not just going to happen overnight. There's so many things that can have an effect on your weight, on your body fat, okay? Learn to just get better over time. This is a journey. You need to be thinking about doing this for the rest of your life. You don't want to be like, you don't want to get it to like you lose the weight, and then in 5 years, you put it all back on again, then you got to do another 5 years. That's not what you want. You want to be able to get it off and keep it off. So, and really, you should be thinking 5 years to lose the weight, and then you should be thinking the rest of my life to stay happy and healthy and work on my health and fitness, and live a long, healthy, mobile and active life. Because no one wants to get to the end of life and be like, oh, I'm fucked. I wish I looked after my health, because now I'm going to die early and all these things are happening, whatever. Don't put yourself in that situation. Just do it. Just do it. Be patient. Don't rush it. Be patient. Learn from what works and what doesn't work, and just think, this is my life. I'm trying to look after myself and sort myself out, because if you don't make time for it now, okay, or what's the saying? Is if you don't make time for your health and fitness now, I think make time for being ill later. Or someone said it, but it's kind of like a bit heavy hitting. Like, make time for being ill later. It's look after yourself, but be patient. It's a long journey. All right. Number 3, always waiting for the ideal situation. I know too many people like this. This is like, oh, I can't do it. It's the Mondayers. It's the people who always wait till Monday. It's people who always wait till Monday, next week, next month, new year. Or I'll do it when I've got my gym outfit. I'll do it when I've got the new gym. Or I'll do it when my food shop comes through. I can't start this till Monday. I've got all this on. I'll do it once this has passed. Once I've done my degree. Once I finish with work. Motherfucker, there's always going to be stuff on. There's always going to be stuff on. Okay, if you think you're busy now, life's going to be busy. You're not just going to suddenly be like a fucking millionaire and you can chill out and you don't need to worry about all these stresses. And actually, not that millionaires are de-stressful, but what I'm trying to say is you're not suddenly going to just not have anything to do. It's not going to happen. If you're a parent, your kids aren't going to suddenly disappear. If you've got pets and other responsibilities, they're not going to suddenly disappear. Life's going to constantly get crazier and crazier and crazier until you die. So just deal with it. Just deal with it. There's never going to be an ideal situation. There's not. There can be better situations or whatever, but don't wait for that. God, you're wasting time. You're wasting time. Like I said, if you don't make time for it now, you're going to run out of time later. You just will. So there is never an ideal situation. Don't wait till Monday. Do it when you think about it. Do it now. I don't care what time it is. If it's Tuesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, Friday morning, Saturday midday, I don't care. The sooner you start, the better. That's literally going to be it. The grand scheme of things. Just start. Just take ownership. Take action and do it now. Do it now. Don't if you are there, honestly, if you are there, be like, diet's not Monday, you've lost. If you're in that mindset, you won't do it. You won't do it because it's always going to be that. It's going to be now. Like I see it all the time on social media. It's all the mums. Oh, diet start Monday. Come back from holiday. Diet starts Monday. If you come back from holiday on a Thursday, diet starts fucking then. Start your everything you need to be doing then. You know, not fucking Monday. Not the next month. Not the new year. You know, those people don't do it. They don't. Yeah, they don't. I bet money on it. Like every time, like I have someone like that, you know, I really, really, really try and change their mindset on it. It ain't Monday. It ain't Monday. Please stop doing Monday. And to add on to this as well, the people that kind of, you know, let's say I'm diet start Monday, fat takeaway, and you know, loads of drinks Sunday night, and just get fucked up on the weekend. That's no. That's just showing the true version of you is that weekend, and you don't actually want to start anything on Monday. So just don't do any of that. You're an idiot if you do, and if you do have those behaviors, like please stop them. Please stop them if you truly want to work on your health and fitness. You want to work on managing your weight. You know, to be in a better shape, and you want to be healthier, live a longer life. Don't do that. Like you can have takeaways and enjoy it. Just enjoy it in a balanced thing. You don't need to kind of binge before you try and diet. Learn to have a balance. It's not about getting rid of it all. Okay, like you can. I have food out most weeks. Or we either go out or order in. You know, I can do that because I'm active. You know, I don't eat like shit throughout the week. You know, I don't eat like, I just balance it. If I want to have something on a Tuesday night or a Thursday or a Sunday, whatever it is, you know, I just balance. If I have more food here, I have less food here, and I'm more active here. You know, don't think, right, my diet starts on Monday, I need to cut everything out. Okay, you know, go teetotal. This would be another one. It's the people who go teetotal and they try and cut it all out. That's not what it is. It's the scales. Just don't eat like a fucking idiot. Exercise, okay, and have a consistent routine with it. You know, that's it. That's it. All these people are like, oh, I can't restrict food. It doesn't work for me. No, you're just not disciplined. You're just not disciplined enough to balance it. That's it. You know, it's infuriating because, you know, I have to understand that people don't find it as easy as me because I've been doing it for years. Like willpower is like a muscle. You have to work on it. They actually have proven that, by the way. Like there's a lot of research on willpower being more like a muscle. Your willpower fatigues, but you have to train your willpower, work on it over time. You know, start with little things, gradually build it up. You know, until you get to a point where you have, you know, what it seems like unlimited willpower. You're kind of making the choices that are better for your longevity, better than the short term. You know, because if you're always thinking about, oh, my short-term feelings and what I need now or what I want now, what I desire now, like the long-term goals of being in shape, being happy, being healthy, being confident in your body, you know, being able to wear whatever clothes you want, being comfortable in photos, comfortable having sex, comfortable dating, whatever it is, like that's going to go out the window because all you want is your takeaway now, your drinks here, and you just don't care. Okay, so just take ownership, do it now, learn to balance it. Balance. Like balance is going to be different for everyone. It's going to be new for you and me, whatever. But it's as long as you are happy with what's going on and you're seeing the progress you want, that's balance. If you're not seeing the progress that you want, you haven't got the balance. Okay, or you haven't got the balance that you want anyway. So yeah, that was a bit of a rant one. Next one, always waiting for motivation. Let me just caffeinate myself. And this is similar to always waiting for the right time because people are like, oh, I'm just not motivated enough to do it. Like I want to do it, but I'm not. Like I like the idea of it. It's those kind of people. It's like I like the idea of it, but I don't like it enough. You know, motivation is I'm not always motivated to record an episode, to do work, to go to the gym, to work out, whatever like that. But I do it because I know I need to. That's the willpower, that's the discipline. I know I need to. I know it's better for what I need to do long term. That's it. You need to continue to remind yourself it's for what you're doing long term. If you don't care about doing it now, I don't care. It's what you want to do long term. If you actually genuinely have some long term goals with your health and fitness, business, relationship, whatever it is, I don't care if you're motivated or not. You need to tell yourself, I don't care if I'm motivated, I'm just going to do it. Because motivation comes in waves. You know, you could wake up one day and be like, yes, let's go for a run. Next day you don't. Okay? You could be like, yes, I'm going to smash my nutrition day. Next day you don't. You just have to do it. You can't wait on motivation. If you could go look over a calendar and go back and tick how many days you were motivated, it's probably not many. It's probably not many. And if you put that much effort into what actually needs to be done, you ain't going to see any progress. So if you're always waiting for the right time and motivation, it isn't going to come. It isn't going to come. It's just not going to happen. You need to work on that discipline, work on that willpower. You need to kind of figure out systems to make things as easy as possible. If you haven't got a discipline for your nutrition, don't buy shit that you're going to be snacking on. Make sure you've got your gym stuff ready. Have your gym membership ready. Have people to hold you accountable. Potentially have a personal trainer. Have a coach. Have some things to keep you on track. Make it as streamlined as possible so you can't steer away from what you need to be doing. And then eventually, as you get better at it and you start seeing results, you can start opening it up. But some people really need to be kept on the straight and narrow. And then you can start building it out. I've seen people get way better results that way. I don't see many people getting amazing results being so flexible at the start and then staying like that. I see people really trimming out what they need and just focusing on the things that need to be done, doing that. And as they start getting results, then they start opening up, and being more flexible with things. That's how I see people get results. That's how I usually coach people to get results. The people that kind of want to have their fucking cake and eat it, they can get results, but it is a fucking slow process. It is slow, and most people fall off unless they can start trimming out the fat and just focusing in what needs to be done. Rather than being like, oh, but I need this here and I need this there, and snowflakes. It's people that just feel they need their safety net, their safety blanket. They're not willing to let go of this old version of them because it's hard work and they don't know if they really want it as enough to actually put in the work. We'll stop talking about them. If you're not willing to put in the work, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about it. Okay? If you are willing to do the work, say fucking goodbye to the old version of you and just go for it. You owe it to your fucking self to fucking do it. Okay? But if you're just going to be there and bitching and moaning and being like, oh, I kind of want to do that, but it's hard. I don't really want to change this. Shut the fuck up then. Shut the fuck up. You just annoy people doing that. Okay, but if you generally need help, yes, reach out for help. But just do what needs to be done. If you generally have a goal, just start working on what needs to be done, and you either get there, or you'll make some mistakes. You'll learn from it, and then you carry on, and you eventually get there. It's just time. It's just time. Learn from what works and what doesn't work, and just rinse and repeat the cycle. Does this work over time? No. Okay. Slightly change things up. Keep rinsing and repeating that until you get there. Okay? If you're trying to kind of cling on to your past and you're not willing to take that step, if you want the goal 10 out of 10, but you're only willing to work 5 out of 10 out for it, one analogy I always use, for those of you watching on YouTube, you can see my hands. If your goal is up here, okay, say 10 out of 10 goal, but your level of work is down here, you're going to have to bring down your goal, okay, or you're going to have to raise your work. Okay, most people try and just do it like this. They try and have the goal up here and the level of work here. It doesn't match. If you've got a 10 out of 10 goal and a 5 out of 10 work output, you're not going to get there. Sorry, I'm fucking coughing loads this morning. I just want to get so hyped up for these things. So you've either got to bring your goal down from a 10 out of 10 to a 5 out of 10, or you've got to raise your work output to a 10 out of 10. It's as simple as that. Your output has to match the goal, pretty much, or make your goal match your output, which means lower your expectations. And for some people, that's a good thing to do, because then they might be currently at 1 out of 10. They increase themselves to a 5, achieve a goal, and then they go, all right, and they work themselves up to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's fine. That's fine. Just stop expecting a 10 out of 10 goal with a 5 out of 10 output. That's it. Okay? That's it. Right. What's the next one? Not realizing certain habits and not helping them. This is similar to kind of what we just said. They don't want to let go of this old version of themselves, and they're just not willing to change things because they're not seeing. But they're also not seeing the damage that is being done by these habits. Whether it's just lazy living, bad nutrition, bad lifestyle, all these kind of things. People just don't realize how much it can be holding them back. It's like the person who really eats well Monday to Friday and then eats whatever they want and gets absolutely mangled Friday night, Saturday night, you know, and they think, oh, that's good balance. But they end up putting themselves in a bit of a deficit Monday to Friday. And then when it comes to Friday evening, Saturday night, and Saturday daytime, all the calories they consume just pushes them back into a surplus again. And they're like, but I was so good Monday to Friday. Yeah, but you were so bad Friday night through Sunday that it just negated everything you did in terms of your calories. Okay. You were seeing some kind of progress, and then bam, you stopped exercising, you drank loads, you ate loads, and then it just didn't help. So then it just put your progress in the gutter, you know. And some people don't see that as a problem, you know. Some people will maybe go hard 1 week out of a month, and then the next 3 weeks they're not doing anything. Like, oh yeah, but I had a good week before. It's like you didn't do it enough. If you're not seeing the progress and you're doing stuff, sometimes you've just got to do more. Okay, sometimes it's increasing the volume. Sometimes it's being more effective. Sometimes it's doing both. Okay? If it's not working, learn from it. Increase the volume or be more efficient with what you're doing. That's it. And just understand there's going to be things that aren't going to help you with your progress. Okay? There's things that help you move forward. There's things that will help you stay still. And there's things that help you move backwards. If you're in a position where you want to move forwards, maybe we need to cut out the things that want you to move backwards. Someone's got to say it. Like, if there's a lot of these things that I'm saying and you don't like hearing it because you know it's true, sort it. Like, if the shoe fits, like, I'm sorry to be the one to say it. Like, if you have these areas that you want to progress in, whether it's weight management or not, or somewhere else in your health and fitness or whatever, you're just going to have to suck it up and do it. Like, we've all been there. We've all been there. You just have to do it. Like, there's times where I don't want to meal prep. There's times where I don't want to train. There's times where I don't want to, do all this stuff that I know I need to be doing. But I do it because I know I'm going to feel so much better in the long run, and I feel so much better when I do it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So, not willing to change habits is obviously similar to that one as well. Is another bit that I've kind of put in. People who are like, all right, I'm going to go on a diet, but I'm not going to restrict myself. Not that you should restrict yourself, but they're still going to, keep certain habits in there that, again, not helpful. And it's obviously very similar to what we just said. But you need to really look at your habits, just to kind of go over again quickly what I just said. There's things that will make you help you with your progress. There's things that will hold you back. There's things that will keep you in the same place. Like, look at those things. If you're looking to progress, how many things can we get in place that help you progress? Okay, and how can we start cutting out the things that aren't helping you progress? Make a little list. What's not helping you progress? What's keeping you stuck in the same place? What can help you progress? And start being like, all right, don't need to get rid of all of them. Don't need to start doing them all straight away. But how can we kind of tip the scales in favor of progression? Or just if you're someone that's going backwards, how can we at least stop yourself from going backwards? And then hold that for a little bit and then build it up from there. Because some people are like going reverse so quickly, and they just want to be like going 100 miles an hour going forward, and that can be a bit of a jump. So why not get good at stopping the regression, get good at staying in a position, and then take it forward, if that makes sense. People who are not open to help from others. Like I said, one of the first points being you're not taking ownership and you're shifting blame. I did mention you can get help from others, which is great. Like, people that come to me and ask me for help, they learn what works and what doesn't work a lot quicker than someone who doesn't ask for help, because I've got a decade of experience, or over a decade of experience of working on myself and working with thousands of people, face to face and online. So I know I've done the troubleshooting, for the majority of their problems. There's not many cases now where I get new problems. Okay. Like, that's it. So I can take the solutions that I've got from other people and I can give it to these new people, and they can learn so much quicker. If I speak to someone who knows how to make £1 million, and build a business to £1 million, I can learn how to make £1 million probably faster from them than I'm going to do it on myself. Because yes, I'll come at all these hurdles and have all these struggles and stuff like that, but they've obviously had it, and then they can help me, kind of leapfrog some of those things. And that's what I do for people who want to lose weight. So be open to help from others. Now be smart with where you choose to get help, because social media, TikTok and all this kind of stuff, like, is saturated with shit. There's a lot of good on there as well, but the good stuff isn't the flashy stuff. It isn't the 5-minute ab things, the secret weight loss things, the get in the dress in the end of the week kind of thing. Like if it's flashy and like, eye catching and like, ooh, I didn't, maybe I'll try that. It's usually like bullshit. Okay, it's just someone trying to promote a fad, trying to get views, clicks, or something like that. But look for the not flashy stuff. Look for the person who's giving you actual proper information, maybe giving you a bit of research, showing you client results, showing you testimonials, showing you things that actually work, showing you how to apply it, rather than just like, here's some fucking, routine that's going to guarantee you abs. It's not. If someone's coming at you with an absolute, 9 times out of 10, it's bullshit. Okay, if someone's talking in absolutes, and I know this is an absolute, maybe you could call this bullshit, but you know what I mean. Like if someone's saying something is so black and white, especially in health and fitness. Yes, there's certain principles that need to be applied, but there's so much flexibility in kind of getting seeing progress in your health and fitness that it doesn't need to be done in absolutes. And when you kind of start seeing these things on social media just to kind of get views, clickbait and stuff like that, people get drawn into it, and then they're, buying supplements, changing their diets every fucking week, changing their routines every fucking week. And they're not seeing progress because all they're doing is following these fads. You need to kind of come away from that. You need to do the baseline of what actually works, what science shows actually works. Calorie management, be active, have a good routine with that, sleep well, manage your stress, etc. Find a routine that works for you at the end of the day, rather than just changing things up every fucking day and trying to run yourself into the ground. One more that I kind of wrote down was, people feel like it's a competition with everyone else, so they don't start. And this is probably more of it's still common, but it's probably more of the rarer ones out the one that I put down. This one kind of came up because I was kind of speaking to someone on Instagram that said they kind of gained a lot of weight, and when they went back into the gym, they were just kind of comparing themselves to everyone else, and then they left and they didn't want to do it. And there's a lot of people who are like this, and it's kind of sad to hear that, because I don't want people to ever feel like it's a competition or a race. It's you working on your health and fitness. You can have people around you supporting you and working on the journey as well, but it's you and you. It's your journey. It's your goals. Okay, it's your habits. You're trying to manage your lifestyle, your health. It's not theirs. Everyone's in the gym and working on themselves for their own reasons. Okay, so don't feel that you should not be able to do your own shit. You pay a membership, you can go do it. It's not a competition. It's a competition, obviously, maybe if you're, on a bodybuilding stage, you're in a sport environment or something like that. But just going into the gym and working on your health and fitness, that's you. That's you, babe. And just understand that. Understand it's just you trying to do your stuff, and you should be allowed to do whatever you want. Okay? Like, can shape nor size, whatever it is. Don't care what situation you're in. Like, you have the right to work on your health and fitness. Empower yourself with that. Allow yourself to do it. No one's there judging you. And if you are afraid of people judging you, okay, then do something about it. If it is obviously because you don't like something about yourself. Do you like the way you look? No. So you're obviously thinking people are judging the way you look. Do something about the way you look. Like, if it's affecting you so much internally that you're projecting it into to what other people's thoughts are, it's a you problem. Like, it's just you need to sort that. And the only way you're going to sort that is taking ownership, taking action, getting in the gym, working on your diet, working on your routine, being consistent with it. Okay? Because most people, actually everyone, if you're like thinking what someone else is thinking, is usually your own projections, your own thoughts. If you're thinking someone's judging the way you look, that's because you're unhappy with the way you look. Simple as that. Simple as that. So take ownership, take action. Be patient. Don't wait for the ideal situation. Don't wait for motivation. Discipline, willpower, it's like a muscle. Keep working on it. Okay? Know what habits you need to get rid of. Know what habits you need to keep in. Be open to help from others, and don't be afraid to start. You got to start now. Start now. Start now. Start now. If you're someone in a situation where you're looking to do it, and you're at the end of this podcast, now, go do the food shop. Get rid of the crap. Okay, start working on your training. Start writing yourself a little plan. If you are stuck, drop me a message. I help people for free all the time. If you want to pay me, you can pay me. But if you are really stuck, send me a message. Send a trainer a message. Speak to a trainer in your gym. Speak to a friend who knows how to do it. Get help. Empower yourself. Be an environment, people who want to support you. Don't be an environment. Don't have a training buddy who doesn't want to go gym either. I see it all the time. You'll get two people who hate going to the gym. They're very likely to bail. Have a training partner who wants to go to the gym. Have a training partner who is motivated. Have a training partner who is disciplined, who wants to do it. Get yourself a coach who is motivated and disciplined. Get help from someone who is working on themselves. Don't have a training partner who's can't be fucked, unless you're the motivated person. If you're not motivated, don't work with someone who's not motivated, because it's just going to be like, oh, do you want to go gym? No, okay. I see that too often. You need someone who's going to go to the gym. You need someone who you text them, but are we getting up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym at 6? Yes. Meet you there at 5:45. You need someone like that. Don't go getting someone. You need to be in an environment of people who are trying to develop and grow. Okay? That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. I hope this helps. I hope this empowers at least one of you who may have never lost the weight to now lose weight and get in shape and see that progress that you want and deserve. If you are really stuck, honestly, drop me a message, on Instagram, Facebook. Contact stuff is all below here. I help people like you all the time. Okay, so what I'm here to do. I'd love to help, even if you're in a struggle, even if it's just a message, to help you out of your training, your nutrition, whatever it is. You can do it. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening. YouTube, like, subscribe, comment. Spotify, rate, share this episode if it was empowering. Share one of my shorts. Really appreciate it. Really, really helps. Really trying to grow this podcast and vodcast. Yeah. Love you all. Bye-bye.